that route initially, you're thinking going
All right.
shallow cross.
Sorry I took so
And
long.
then he puts the foot in the ground, works back the other way, and of course, Mahomes finds him quickly for that first down.
Already 3 catches for Travis on first down. Mahomes catches made, breaking the tackle here. Juju Smith-Schuster. And extra yardage enough for a first down.
And right on cue, really, from what we talked about at the outset of this drive, how teams are defending them, and the answer to that, there it is. Cut one throw to Kelsey, yards after the catch. Come back the very next play, get it to Juju Smith-Schuster. Again, quick little throw underneath, yards after the catch for a first down. This is who they are. This is the Chiefs of these last couple of years.
Already 6 first downs in the first 10 minutes of the game. Kareem Hunt. Short gain here, second and long.
And what that does is it puts even more on the shoulders of the quarterback, because you've got to be able to be consistent with that patient approach. You're going to move the ball down the field, and then it all comes down to what will you do in the red zone when it comes to execution. First time they got down there, they had to settle for a field goal, so that was really a Raiders win on that opening drive, even though they allowed them to have the ball for 14 plays.
Kelsey in the right slot. Mahomes checks it down to number 1, the number 1 pick, and the flag is down. That's Xavier Worthy, right out in front of that Raider bench. A little bit of taunting there, but a flag thrown as he was on his way to what would have been a first down.
Holding. Defense. That penalty's declined. Result of the play is a first down.
Talking to Marvin Lewis, you and I pregame, and one of the things he was telling us, who knows defense better than Marvin Lewis, I said, how do you slow Kelsey down? He said, one of the things is you got to get hands on it. Well, there's too many hands. That's a hold, but gives you an idea of what they want to do, try to reroute him at the line of scrimmage, try to jam him to slow him down.
Put Noah Gray in at fullback. Mahomes, straight trot, throws. Here's Kelsey again. And again, another flag for the moment. Takes the ball to the 39-yard line, but penalties against Kansas City.
Holding. Offense number 65. 10-yard penalty. Replay the down.
Trey Smith, you saw Martin looking over at the bench to see what Pierce wanted to do with the call.
What a matchup with Crosby. Usually you're used to seeing him on Taylor, the tackle, but Smith kicks out. That is a battle between these two, and eventually he gets outside of him, and Smith goes down, grabs a hold of him, and brings him down.
Crosby, he makes you play all day, every play, doesn't he?
Yep. Never comes off the field.
Hates to. First and 20. Mahomes over the middle. Caught. Who else? Kelsey. His 12th year in the league. It's amazing how open he keeps getting. Game after game.
Well, now Jenkins, the big interior nose guard, actually works his way around to get into the pocket. And watch how Mahomes just patiently waits for Kelsey. Knows he's got separation right there. Able to block out that 320-pounder that's zeroing in on him. And puts it in front of him where he can make a play again after the catch. Beautiful chemistry there between Mahomes and Kelsey.
24 yards, and you got the penalty here coming up against Kansas City.
Offense number 17. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Kansas City has dominated the quarter. Told you that Taylor Swift, per usual, is here. Watson Herman already off to a great start with 4 catches on 5 targets for 56 yards.
You said you bumped into him on the field
Yes.
pregame, right?
Yeah,
Had the hair going, and
Got the hair cut, too.
Oh, the haircut?
That's great.
said he looks even younger.
And a double take. I said, wait a second, you haven't seen it 5 years younger. First and 15. Mahomes all the way to the end zone and incomplete. That time intended for Noah Gray. Talking about him, the other tight end. You know, Kirk, I'm thinking back to using the 2 tight ends. It reminds me when Bill Belichick had Gronkowski and Aaron Hernandez. And he kind of changed everything. Ran the offense through those 2 guys about a decade ago.
And with the way Gray's coming on, you're right. I mean, as good as these receivers are becoming around him, Worthy's coming on, Hopkins comes over in the trade, Juju Smith-Schuster, we know what he can do. But with the way Noah Braves look, especially these last couple of weeks, it's another great option for them. And you can put Bray in the backfield. You mentioned already, he lined up in fullback.
4 touchdowns in the last 2 games. Mahomes protected well again. A little too high, intended there for Xavier Worthy. So 3rd and 15 with 2.5 to go in the quarter.
Now, this is the little example. You know, it reminds me of where Rashee Rice was a year ago as a rookie coming out of SMU. This could be a little thing like he works inside, he's got man coverage, just maybe working another yard or 2 deeper on that route. He got pushed to the inside against Jack Jones, who got a little bit physical with him. And that, you know, Mahomes doesn't miss very often. You just wonder with that chemistry that they're continuing to work on, if that's an example of Worthy trying to work back outside another couple yards downfield.
3rd and 15, and again you got movement up front.
False start. Offense number 64. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That's Wanye Morris. He's the left tackle. They've had a problem on the left side of the line this year. One of the reasons they went out and went to Arizona. But there may be future left tackle.
Yeah, you'll see with DJ Humphries, hopefully once he gets healthy, be able to go. Wanye Morris, there he is right there. Wanye Morris, I think on 3rd down, because when you mentioned they've had some issues protecting on the outside, he's just probably trying to get a bit of a head start there. And that time just got out a little bit early.
So 3rd and 20. Mahomes flushed out. Ever dangerous. Fires. And
that's out.
Sideline. Intended for Watson.
I don't.
But incomplete, out of bounds. 4th down. Now, what do? You got a brand new kicker. You got Wright coming in.
How's that not a catch?
They will.
Okay, my question is, how the heck is that not a catch?
Now you're talking to 55. Yeah, that's everything's in his range. Matt Araiza will do the kicking. Try to pin him deep. Nose down. Backspin on the ball. Fair catch call for made at the 8-yard line by DJ Turner. 2:23.
In the Raiders.
Left in the first quarter. Kansas City 3. Las Vegas nothing.
3-0. Oh, I forgot to unpause it. Oops.
Stop. 3rd down. Stop.
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I forgot to unpause it.
To the end of the first quarter on this Black Friday. Nick Bolton is down.
And now I'm not injured on top of everything.
The Kansas City Chiefs, so they will take a look at him. As the first quarter comes to an end with the score, Kansas City 3, Las Vegas nothing. Back in please.
What's Danny doing?
You save so much bundling home and auto with the personal price plan that you got excited. Bundle football with
Oh,
football.
snap! All right, we're back into the second quarter. Now listen to this.
Man coverage. The problem is, it's really good players, so we got to do a better job.
And your offense has only had the ball for 9 plays. How do you want to attack the Chiefs defense?
Yeah, no, we got to keep moving the change. Great opportunity here after the quarter, 33 to keep moving the ball.
Oh, wow, what a catch.
We can't have penalties. Penalties really been a big issue in the first quarter. Thank you.
And right on cue, how's that? You need some big plays? O'Connell to Jacoby Myers, all the way downfield. Check this one out. 8 of 43.
And that little movement right there, I think, affects the communication, because this is a bust right here. This is Johnson, who's still kind of feeling his way. He thinks he's got safety support behind him, but Connor's manned up on the inside. Great job here by O'Connell.
I don't mind either team wins, but as long as a good team wins, I'll accept it. If it's a bad team wins, that might be a good shocker.
Raiders from the 29. O'Connell. Last time. Throws in the trap, and somehow, someway, he comes up with that one, does Jacoby Myers.
This is a risk throwing this football. This shows you how much trust he has in Myers. But what happens here is Trent McDuffie was very good in this slot spot. He's an inside where he's normally dominant. Watch how he never finds the football. Good job at the line of scrimmage, little inside move. Ball's already in the air. By the time McDuffie looks for it, Myers had adjusted back to the inside on an underthrown football.
So 43 followed by 24. Back to back to Jacoby Myers, who split to the left on a 1st and goal. Listen before the play.
False start. Offense number 89. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Tight end Brock Bowers.
Well, we came in expecting to call his name a bunch today, just for them. We just even said for them to hang around in this game. 89's going to have to get his hands on the ball, and instead it's Jacoby Myers making plays here, especially on this drive.
The way Mahomes always has that kind of impassive look on the sideline. Okay.
All right, just give me the ball back.
I'll get out there. We'll get out there. 1st and goal. Play action. Rolling, throwing, caught. To the 4-yard line goes Brock Bowers. Tranquil stops him there. 2nd down and goal.
Good job of again, they're trying to move him around. That time lined up on the left side. It's lost a little bit there in coverage off the play action. Love the aggressive call there by Scott Turner.
Okay.
The penalty 1st and 15.
So Bolton shaking up at the end of the 1st quarter. He's back in there. Drive started at their own 8-yard line. 2nd down and goal. With Bowers into the slot to the right. Play clock at 1. Keep it on the ground. Into a brick wall goes Abdullah. 3rd and goal. Antonio Pierce during the week goes, hey, it's the worst team in football against the best. God, have some fun.
Hey, what the heck? It sure helps when your quarterback can make a few throws. That's been a difference. Getting a quarterback to get the ball downfield and be decisive, not back there holding on to it. Powers is going to be out to his right.
Myers wide left. O'Connell in the pocket. Breaks away. Down he goes at the 9-yard line. Chased down by Chris Jones. Hadn't mentioned his name until now, but sooner or later, here comes 95.
A matter of time, especially on these 3rd down situations, to get matched up against a rookie. But this is really as much about coverage as it is anything. That and a relentless approach by 95. I think he's looking initially to Brock Bowers to the right. Now he steps up. This is not his game. Creating and getting away from a pass rush is not what Aiden O'Connell is known for, and Jones brings him down.
Daniel Carlson for the 27-yard field goal attempt. Kick is good to tie it. Jones was hungry. Hadn't had a sack since week 4. There he is.
No, it's not. It's not Friday night. Yeah, it's Friday night, but it's Friday afternoon. We're back.
In a lot of areas. Think about this.
Drafted from 2003 to 2023.
Span. 33 were picked in the 1st round, from 13 through 23.
Well,
The only quarterback drafted since 2013.
yeah, was
to win a Super
the
Bowl.
Commanders
Sorry,
get him
minus
instead
3.
Just incredible to think all those quarterbacks drafted over the last decade, and he's the only guy as a starter to win that Super Bowl. Like you said, 3 of them. I feel like he's still just warming up. Like, I feel like who knows how many he's going to end up with.
As motivated as ever. And, you know, you talk about a marriage made in heaven. He and Andy Reid and the way this organization is run doesn't get any better.
No.
So Carlson ready to kick off. Game tied 3-3. 4 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Hartman and P. Ryan are back for Kansas
some
City.
RJ Park.
From the 1. Hardman up to the 23-yard
Well, at least they push him forward.
You know, when a guy is that good, I mean, you know, fans go, oh, you know, the announcers are always in love with him and the whole thing, you know, through the years, Favre
What are you gonna say?
and Rodgers and Brady. But I don't know, with this guy, it's always a lot of fun. We were talking to him last week, the 33-yard run against Carolina. He's thinking on the way to his 33-yard run, if I have Butker, I don't have to get past the 50. But with the other guy kicking last week, I had to get deeper into Carolina territory. And meanwhile, stuck in the backfield here is Max Crosby taking a hold of Isaiah Pacheco.
I think it's the humility, the passion, the competitive spirit, and he and Andy Reid just being connected in a way where they're continuing to just, they have a system, but it just feels like they're constantly tweaking, constantly coming up with a new wrinkle. It makes it more fun for the offense around him. I just think the humility, though, how he gets a new player in, wants to work with him, wants to get better. And, like all the great ones, that competitive fire is what separates him from the rest.
2nd and 15, checks it down here, catch is made. Short gain for Pacheco. 3rd down.
This Raiders defense, as we're talking about a lot of different things, I mean, this is about exactly how Antonio Pierce envisioned it. This is what he talked about. This is what he thought about. We talked about in the open, how do they hang around? And they got to come in with an attitude. They got to come in with a belief. And they got to get Mahomes behind the sticks. And they've done that. And they've done a great job. Even when they have given up some yards, they've done their job in the red zone.
3rd and 10 here.
Watch out, Mahomes. You got,
You talked about it. You win on defense. That time it's Khalevon Chason. You know, you're talking about last year, how they win the game. They won the game with 2 defensive touchdowns.
That's exactly right. And we keep talking about it. And this is the issue for the Chiefs, not just today, but all year. Chason with great hands there. He used his hands to just get away from the tackle Morris, who continues to struggle on that blind side. Look how quick he got off of the left tackle and around him. And Mahomes never had a chance to get away from that pressure.
So the Chiefs forced the punt. 36-yard line. DJ Turner coming to the near side, trying to get around the corner. It's popped at the 45. So 3-3 with 8:55 left to go in the opening half.
free. We're back. I forgot again.
2nd and 10. He's right now, as you look at O'Connell, 799 yards.
He had the thump that took him out after week 7. Minshew back in, but just watching him in pregame, watching him here, I don't even think it's on his mind. I think he's playing with confidence. I think he's focused in on the Chiefs and the coverage and distributing this football.
Into the backfield comes one Sincere McCormack, rookie out of Texas San Antonio. O'Connell, Chase look out from behind, gets it away, coming back to make the grab here is Brock Bowers. So he comes back. Meanwhile, Justin Reed was chasing O'Connell, got it away, and picks up a few yards here.
Yeah, they blitzed from his blind side, and now you got a matchup that you like to see. The problem is there was so much pressure, he couldn't get much on it, so it brought the rookie back, but a great adjustment by Bowers to get back to that football, and now they got a shot here on 3rd and very short.
8 and 9 there, 3rd down and 1. On the Chiefs side of the 50. And it comes around from the side that time as Bowers had it in motion. Tackled there by Joshua Williams. 1st down, Raiders.
This kid's a freak. By the way, this is what he looked like as a true freshman when he showed up at Georgia. And this is a lot of the plays that he ran. I mean, he would run that jet sweep. Usually that's a receiver play. But this guy's 6'4", 235 pounds. He's athletic, he's explosive, he's aggressive, goes airborne. Josh Williams, wondering where he went up and over for the 1st down.
Raiders have outgained the Chiefs by 22 yards to this point. McCormack. Sincere McCormack to the 37-yard line. Rookie free agent.
Like the look of this guy, and he run. I mean, he just shook off Nick Bolton. You're talking about who's back in the lineup. You're talking about one of the better middle linebackers in the NFL. And here's a guy that's just trying to make a name for himself. just trying to get any carries at all. You mentioned him. He's a practice squad guy, essentially, throughout his last couple of years. Last week, he gets brought up, 5 carries, 33 yards, raised enough eyebrows that they're determined to get his hands on the football again today.
Yeah, any running back in a storm for these guys right now. Big to him, look out, pressure. That's the jump.
So much boom.
That time Karlaftis came flying through. Jones is trying to plead the case that it should be grounding. For the moment, there's no flag, but there is a conversation.
Yeah, I think there's a tight end. Michael Meyer was right there where he threw the ball, kind of flipped it to him, but he was right there. There's a tight end right here, Michael Meyer. He's blocking, looks like a lineman, but he throws it right at his feet.
Ineligible player downfield.
That's a
Offense
different
number 56. 5-yard penalty.
They're
Second
setting
down.
up a screen, and those linemen are getting downfield. Karlaftis does a good job.
Knife, hurry!
Applying that pressure with the screen. Never
Knife!
had much of a chance. It was on the right guard.
Knife!
I heard what they said.
Stop cops!
They're not expecting that pressure to get to the quarterback that quickly. They, of course, have no idea. They're running the play call. Give an asterisk and a mark there to Karlaftis for causing that.
So second down and 8 after the penalty. On the ground again. 38-yard line. Nick Bolton makes the tackle on the corner. Third down.
Part of running the football is not just, hey, we want to take the pressure off of our protection and our offensive line. It's keeping him on the sideline. I mean, this is, again, they're dead last in the NFL in running the football. And with a new coordinator, they're trying to run downhill. They're not trying to run wide outside zone. They're trying to run north and south downhill. And it's been effective enough. And again, more importantly, here they are 3rd and 4.
The team averaging only 75 yards per game. They have 29 on 8 carries. Connell hanging in the pocket, fires over and nearly picked off. Nick Bolton was right there at the 30 to break it up, 4th down.
We just talked about Bolton. This is fantastic.
So Cobbs has been finished.
Watch his head the entire time with these crossers. Mesh route, he's looking left, he's looking right, everything's in front of him, and still the awareness to read the quarterback's eyes and get airborne to knock that football away. Otherwise, that's a first down. That's a big-time play by Bolton.
56 yards for Carlson. A.J. Cole to spot it. And Carlson, one of the best in the league. No good.
No. He missed it.
Short. So Kansas City will take over near midfield. 5:55 to the half. 3-3.
So what do you think after this? Black Friday football. Alright, we're back.
Doesn't care what their record is, brings a competitive spirit, really sets the tone in that building for the Raiders. And he works on his body, works on his game year round. Look at the sacks, second most from that 2019 draft class. The defensive snaps never comes off the field.
Alright, let's build one.
Meanwhile, that defense now. Kansas City starting at the 4.
Whoa!
Free, wide open, Noah Gray. To the 25-yard line he goes. Tackled there by Spillane. So we're talking about Gray.
Let's build
Had
one.
2
Alright, just
touchdown
build
catches
it, build
over
it.
his first 60-some-odd innings. And 4 in the last 2 games.
Yeah, done a good job of learning from the best in Travis Kelce. We were just talking about Crosby. He's out in coverage. So instead of rushing the quarterback, the big fella right in the middle kind of playing an off-ball linebacker, reading the eyes of Mahomes and gets fooled completely in space.
From the 27 after a gain of 27. Mahomes. On the move.
Not great. God, not a great
Jamal
play.
Brown wants a flag because he had Zach Carter coming in there.
They don't get a.
And they're doing
Come
a
on,
interesting
bro.
job with his defense. That time they dropped the defensive lineman instead of Crosby. Now you're seeing Tyree Wilson drop. So a lot of different looks, trying to confuse. Just a little push there. You see Mahomes lifting his hands. And of course, it's Crosby involved. Anytime, he's always trying to send messages. At least Morris responded by pushing him off.
It's the crowd response too, and I think it always looks worse on the big board.
Oh yeah. And if anybody breathes on Mahomes, this crowd's on him.
Second and 10.
Denied.
Knocked down. Knocked down there by Laulu. Jonah Laulu. Third down and 10.
They are trying to come up with change-ups. You know, how do you defend Mahomes, right? I mean, what can you do? The guy has seen everything. Everybody usually drops coverage, but how do you drop coverage? So any kind of little different wrinkle you can give him, and right now Patrick Graham, that's what he's trying to do. Mixing up looks, trying to make him be patient, trying to confuse him with some of the movement they have on that defensive line. Who's dropping into coverage?
Come on.
Mahomes.
Okay, that's a. Oh, good trickery.
From Kelsey back to P. Ryan.
P. Ryan, Samaje Perine.
That didn't take long. Kelsey catches it almost in one move. He's able to lateral the ball to P. Ryan.
Yeah, and it's almost a no look. Don't forget, he was a quarterback, and that's a no look. That's just a feel. That's something you mess around with in a practice, and it gets so comfortable that all of a sudden you're able to unveil that and do it in a game. Not that high a risk at all. That ball is pitched perfectly to P. Ryan, and he got the first down yardage after that pitch.
Incredible.
On the ground, picking up about 4 or 5. You're so right. You know, you see the guys are fooling around, screwing around in practice, and all of a sudden, hey, you know what? We can pull this off in a game.
Man, it is just, it's one thing to do it, but do you have to look that smooth when you do it? I mean, it's just no look. Oh, man. And his biggest fan, I think, is probably a fan of that play. First half. They did the same thing back November 4th against the Bucks on a Monday Night
Incredible.
Football.
Right. Second and 6, 3 minutes to the half. Mahomes throws. It's caught, and then going to his knees at that spot is Kelsey. For Travis Kelsey, already that is a total of 6 catches. He had 10 catches in their first game earlier this season when the Chiefs won 27-20.
Yeah, and this is that red zone area we talked about. The Chiefs are going to move the ball. People are going to sit back, make them execute down in the red zone. This Raiders team, I mean, at 2:30 to go in the first half, so far only giving up 3 points. And here we are again to a third down moment here for Mahomes.
P. Ryan, the third down back, and timeout is taken by Las Vegas.
Called their first time out of the half. 30 seconds.
Well, we've seen Mahomes and Kelsey over the last how many years, you know, where they just seem to always have a feel. Watch the route. He knew that he had a pretty play there. I think is what's incredible is just sometimes the routes are designed, and other times it's just Kelsey feeling it and finding the space, and Mahomes trusting it, finding him, and still throwing in rhythm. The timing is perfect. They play man coverage. He always gets separation. You play zone. He finds the void in the zone, and that time he just improvises and makes a play to get that first down deeper into red zone territory.
So 3rd and 4.
Whoa. What a catch.
End zone. Justin Watson. Touchdown.
This is, I told you in the meeting, it's like you run out of things to say when Tiger Woods was in his prime. That's where we are with Mahomes. I mean, he's accurate, but what are we worried about for Mahomes? The concern with that left tackle, as he gets hit, he's able to make that throw almost against his body, and look at the location of that football, and a heck of a job on the back end by Watson trying to secure that as Jones knocks away that football.
Extra point by Wright. History made there, 238. Regular season touchdown passes for that man, eclipsing the mark held by Len Dawson. Mahomes and the Chiefs. That's up.
What do you say his face as a Raider?
Wow, the most. Hey, that's a lot of touchdown passes.
All right.
Tribute to Len the Great, Len Dawson.
And Dawson.
For this team back in the first Super Bowl, probably the 1966 season. Mahomes, you just get the feeling, hey, whatever it is, wherever we are. I mean, this year in particular, where 5 games have gone down to the last play.
Last play. 8 1-possession games. Look at that, almost like against his body, and look at the location. And again, Jones plays that football. He doesn't give up on it. Watson deserves, again, a lot of credit for being able to hold on to that football there because he got that right hand in there to separate. Antonio Pierce called that timeout with the understanding they still have the 2-minute warning, still have 2 timeouts, trying to get in the field goal range. They get the ball to start the second half.
Uh-oh, he muffed it.
Muffed at the goal line by Lowry.
But he got it.
Bring it back out to the 19-yard line. We'll start from there.
And see, that stuff like that, we ask about what makes him so great. That's it. On the sideline after a touchdown, talking to the linemen, talking to the receivers, talking to the backs. That's kind of that secret sauce. It's not just the execution on the field we all marvel at. It's what he does in the locker room, what he does on the sidelines, how he communicates. Matt Nagy there with him. They never stop. It's never enough with him.
It's the all-time love affair in this town, too. I mean, he's so great in the community on every level as the Raiders now try to get into the lead before halftime to the 35-yard line goes McCormick.
2 minutes.
And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
It will.
So the Raiders still have 2 timeouts.
It will just like that.
To the half. Kansas City on top 10-3 on Black Friday.
Come on. There we go.
Arrowhead Stadium back in 1972. Chiefs on top. My score is 10-3. It'll be first down for the Raiders from the 35-yard line. O'Connell 8 of 11 for 108 yards.
Come on, Raiders.
Tucker.
Oh, wow. What?
Diving. And has the first down.
Yeah, they've been running the football between the tackles. We talked about how that's one of the changes with Scott Turner, getting the ball downhill. And I'll tell you this, McCormick is doing a heck of a job when he's been in there, giving them some physical running. But that time, when you can run inside, you start to lull that defense into thinking it's more in the interior, and then you get that jet sweep going around the edge there.
So the worst rushing team in the league has 57 yards on the ground, averaging 5.7 per carry. O'Connell now the left sideline, and that's broken up. Intended there for DJ Turner to be second down. You know, something interesting, you look at some of these numbers, 57 yards on the ground for Las Vegas, 10 for Kansas City. Meanwhile, there they are, trying to work off the tryptophan hangover. Our gang there. Yes, I know, Richard. I got you, man. But you know I'm right. You know I'm right. State Farm halftime show coming up. Second and 10. On the ground, looking for Rhodes, finds none. Sincere McCormick, third down. And timeout taken here.
Just because, you know, people got analytics and numbers and stats. It's like, you know, you think about this team, you said they're dead last in the NFL, yet they're running the football. Mahomes has 10 yards rushing. It's the fewest yards rushing in his era.
Back at 30.
Y'all see this? Patrick Mahomes is saying goodbye. People was tripping. He was actually saying goodbye to his old phone.
I'm switching to the amazing new iPhone 16 for T-Mobile.
It's the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. That's like peanut butter on jelly on go. Get 4 iPhone 16s on us. plus 4 lines for $25. And save on every plan versus the other big guy. What a deal. That's a lot, if you ask me. If y'all give it away too fast, you know it's no end.
Ten to 3, Casey on top, 3rd down and 9 now. Abdullah in the backfield.
No.
Blair sets up.
Wait, I don't think so.
Left side.
So hang on.
Plenty of time on the play clock. Under heat. Down he goes. Chris Jones. Well, hadn't had a sack in 2 months. But 2 today.
I always find it interesting when we talk with Chris Jones. Such a interesting guy to talk to, and he always tells us, you know.
No, I didn't.
How about that get off? He goes, I try to almost find the victim. Like, who am I feeling?
No, I didn't.
Who do I want to go after on 3rd down? Here he goes after the rookie, the right tackle, DJ Glaze, gets him off balance, gets him leaning, and wins off that right edge. And again, the quarterback that time, I think he's surprised by how quickly Big 95 got to him.
Yeah. The snap didn't help either. Off to the right. Cole to punt. Hardman sets up at his own 10. Angle kick toward the near side and go out of bounds, and they will mark that one somewhere around the 16-yard line, the 15-yard line, and a flag is down on the play as well.
Player out of bounds on a kick. Las Vegas, number 34.
Wow. Against the Raiders, seriously.
All right, so exactly 1 minute to go. Mahomes must have a calendar. He's got that much time. 10-3.
Way back. Next Thursday, Packers, Jordan Love taking on Jared Goff and the Lions.
11-1.
8:15 Eastern.
Next week on Thursday night football, as good as you get.
Yeah, that's a great one. Cannot wait. Look at those teams yesterday, dominant.
So coming up in 6 nights as we start with the Week 14. Meanwhile, Mahomes with a minute to go.
Then he got
smothered here. So pressure put on.
They brought it.
That 2nd down.
Yeah, they brought everybody that time. Rolled the dice on 1st and 10. I think they're a little bit frustrated that last drive, seeing Mahomes had so much time to throw the football. This time they dial it up, get to him, get him behind the sticks, and I think they're going to be comfortable just working this after that play. They're comfortable just killing the clock here.
2nd and 15. Yeah, they had 1 timeout. They're in no hurry here. Mahomes. Little shoulder shift. And the pass wide open. Hopkins.
oh wow. Great catch.
I was a little surprised because this team, doesn't matter where they are, whatever and whatever, in terms of down and distance, let the clock run, but now they stop it with 18.
Just a slow reaction. You won't see it here, but it's just a slow reaction from the safety. He needs to be coming over there to help Jack Jones out. Now you see him 20, but Jones jumps on it. Look at the top. See that big hole there between the corner and the safety? The safety's so slow in getting over. I think his eyes were in the backfield just kind of staring at Mahomes and waiting to make a decision, but he waits until the ball's in the air, and by then it's just too late.
Now this right, who was picked up off the street last week, you got 1 timeout, you got a 1st down at the 50, you got Gray coming in motion to the inside. Mahomes with a deep drop, surveying, fires over the middle, and that's caught at the 40-yard line by Noah Gray. Now they got to get up there in a hurry because, meanwhile, they got a penalty here. What do you got here?
Max Crosby just got a night. You talking about what he has to deal with? Triple team on that play.
Well, she got a whistle You got no timeouts. They couldn't have taken a timeout. You got a conversation going on here.
Be quiet.
Tell us, be quiet. It's great.
Hush.
Yeah. All right, you tell me. Even Terry's looking on from Stanford quizzically.
Well, you had two different calls. One guy saying incomplete, the other guy saying catch.
Yeah, here we go.
After review, after an expedited review, it was a catch. He was down by contact with 14 seconds. By rule, this does require a 10-second runoff. Please set the game clock to 4 seconds. 4 seconds on the game clock, please. 4 seconds.
If that's an expedited review, I'm an astronaut.
Well, replay came in and reverse had to be able to make that a catch for the Chiefs. Mahomes just going to kill the clock here.
Right? And then set up a field goal at 10. Crowd has befuddled as well.
Well, it reverses it to a running clock, and that's why the 10-second runoff.
So now you've got a 59-yard field goal.
Welcome in, kid. Here you go.
Here you go, Matthew Wright, who's been around for 6 years. He is signed on practice squads or rosters 15 different times, and this kick is short. It's going to be run back from the end.
Wow, he missed that kick too? Come on.
Well, that is the way the half ends. Crowd didn't like the way it ended. But per usual, they have the lead.
It's all ref ball.
Big half, 6 catches, 6 to
It's
3,
ref ball.
15 to 24, 192. We go to Kaylee.
Well, Coach, you got some points on the board.
So it's halftime, at least.
Offense improve in the second half.
We can't take the steps backwards. You know, with the penalties, we got to take care of that. We're going to be okay. So we had a couple sacks in there. We got to take care of that part offensively. Defensively, we just got to keep going and get the run game shut down here a little bit and roll.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay.
There we go. Coming up after the break, it's the State Farm halftime show with Carissa and the gang.
We'll be back.
Break it down like this.